I came in, I started learning, and I was like, wow, I can't stop learning. I want more.
Grad school can drive many talented students to find a purpose in their life, to find a purpose for what they want to do.
I think in the long run, this will mean a lot, having this degree and being able to have that opportunity to teach at a university.
You can develop new ideas, new projects, you can develop new sciences.
The University of Missouri attracts the best and brightest students towards its graduate programs.
Hi. As a student, I personally know how valuable graduate school is for expanding your professional and your educational opportunities. Now, quite frankly, a bachelor's degree is going to be perfectly adequate for some careers, but others require more education, and that's where graduate school becomes essential. Students receive a background in theory and advanced techniques, and they also get the chance to work with some of the most talented people in their fields. This can help advance emerging technologies, contribute to research, or even solve existing problems.
My research involves designing an HIV biosensor that will allow patients in developing nations to measure their viral loads in minutes, and it gives them the appropriate amount of antiretroviral medication. The biosensor will be the first of its nature to assist HIV patients in poor countries.
Research concerning roundabouts is going to prove important to the economic interests of the state. As our towns and cities increase in size and population and more drivers hit the roads, we're going to see increases in vehicle demand at intersections and along roadways. At a conventional intersection, you have the potential for higher risk crashes, but at a roundabout, you're going to have at most a 20-degree intersection between the vehicles for a point of collision, which significantly reduces the severity of impact.
Well, my research has been in investigating the validity of assessment tools in measuring personality disorders, especially borderline personality disorder. I'm also interested in how personality disorders are related to more acute mental illnesses, like major depressive disorder and substance use disorders.
As you work towards your master's or your doctorate degree, you're going to develop a level of expertise. And as an expert, you're going to have the chance to make more money, to be a leader in your field, and also develop the skills to advance our quality of life.
As a graduate student, I'm able to dive in, go in depth, work with professionals to be able to answer the questions that society is going to pose today, tomorrow, and into the future.
As a graduate student at Mizzou, I went to New Orleans to assist with the Hurricane Katrina relief effort. I saw firsthand what the disaster did to low-income communities and was able to help prepare houses for restoration.
So when you have a PhD, you learn every aspect of the science, and you can develop new ways to help people, new ways to help the world, to help the quality of life.
So how do you know if grad school's right for you?
That's probably the toughest question anyone asks me is, why should I not go into the job market? Why should I think about being a graduate student? Isn't that just a lot of student loans and very little return? I think one of the things we have to do is recouch the way we think of education. And I think an undergraduate should consider this because we have people who are not satisfied with just coloring in the lines. We've got people who want to create new lines, new boxes, new ideas. And I think we need to encourage students to let them know that they don't have to participate in the rat race. They can actually create a brand new maze.
Completing a graduate program at MU can also have tangible professional benefits. Let's be realistic. The amount of money you make can have an effect on career satisfaction. And people with a graduate degree have a higher earning potential than those with just a bachelor's. And that gap, it'll continue to widen. They also have more job opportunities, responsibilities, freedom and autonomy, and overall job satisfaction. A graduate degree can even influence how quickly you advance in your career.
By staying in graduate school, you're really opening up more opportunities for yourself in terms of getting a particular type of job. There's no way that I could do the sorts of things that I'm going to be able to do with just an undergraduate degree.
At first, graduate school can seem a bit intimidating, but believe me, here at MU you will always have plenty of support and guidance. You've got your advisors, your department faculty, your instructors, and of course, your fellow graduate students will always be here to help you out.
At MU, we work in multidisciplinary teams. I have a team of advisors for each discipline of my project. They respect my ideals, they direct my intellect so that I can understand and properly conduct each aspect of my project.
My advisor helps me in many ways, helping me with research, what classes to take, and basically setting that schedule out from day one as soon as I got here. And so that's really helpful.
There's even the Graduate Colleague Circles program, which is designed to help first-year doctoral students successfully make the transition to graduate school. We provide mentoring and helpful tips for new students, along with providing each other with support and encouragement.
And if you want, you'll even be able to do some teaching of your own, something a lot of students find to be one of the most rewarding experiences in graduate school.
One of the rewards that you get from being in front of the classroom all the time is the practice in the professional world of teaching. If you're going to go into academia, you'll be required to teach anywhere from probably 2 to 5 classes, depending on the appointment at that university. And so it's really an invaluable experience.
Teaching is really rewarding because I enjoy facilitating students' learning of new information and developing critical thinking skills that will help them in their future.
Another unique thing about grad school is the variety of experiences you get to have. Sure, you can expect to spend lots of time working in classrooms and labs, but there's also plenty of time for fun. The Adventures in Education Fair lets grad students show off their research to local school children, and it provides kids a chance to see the exciting things they can do if they continue their education on up through graduate school. There are also several student groups on campus that provide great opportunities for social activities and fun time. People often say they make their best friends in life while in graduate school.
Well, we do so much together as graduate students. Even in our own group, we exercise together, we go out to eat, we have picnics, we cook together, just all types of things that we do just to bond as a group.
Mizzou has more than 90 graduate degree programs to choose from. At MU, you're going to get a first-class education with so many opportunities to further explore your interests.
Something about MU. When I came here, there were so many different disciplines, different majors that they were like, wow, we can contribute to your research. We want to contribute. You can do something with the optical analysis. And that was the physicist saying that. And the electrical engineers were saying, oh, you can fabricate it in our lab. And then the bio people were like, oh, we can apply bio to your, and so everybody, and then the med school. I worked with a doctor in the med school.
And being able to work with other people who share the same passions helps to be able to bring out other ideas and further fill out my research with questions that maybe I didn't know I had in the first place.
And whereas the other schools said you can't do this and you can't do this if you want to study here, Mizzou never said no. They really let me know that the sky was the limit for my graduate education. And that was the most important thing to me.
If you're really serious about a field, I think the graduate degree is so important. I mean, for me, it was definitely what got me in the door. It wouldn't have happened otherwise. And not only is it just a piece of paper, but when I look back, I can see how it really broadened my horizons, gave me additional skills. It's far more than just saying, now that I have this graduate degree, will you hire me? I think you come across as a more competitive person.
During our long history of recruiting graduate students from the University of Missouri, we've discovered that they're very well prepared for employment at Sprint. As a Fortune 50 company in a competitive, high-tech industry, we're looking for employees who not only know how to do business today, but who can lead us to better ways of doing business tomorrow. Through a strong academic foundation combined with the integration of the very same types of technology that we use every day in business, as well as a collaborative teamwork experience, Mizzou graduates not only have the ability, but the confidence to be successful.
Now it's your turn to prepare for more. Feel free to visit us here at the campus of Mizzou, and you can always check out our website for more information at gradschool.missouri.edu.
The graduate school brings out the best in you.
The advanced skills Missourians develop while in graduate school prepare them to be leaders in the global marketplace of opportunities.
Never say 4 years. You gotta shake it up.